probably just to talk a little bit about that technology skill and particularly, I guess, understanding your skill sets and your background. Skills like cyber, AI, Industry 4.0, these are all things that we know are really important skills for the future. How does Chandigarh University ensure those emerging skills are accessible to its graduates, particularly given that rapid shift and the fact that that technology is constantly changing and constantly developing?
Yes, actually, when we see about the Chandigarh University mission and the vision, in one of the state Punjab where we do situated, and I think my 17% of the whole Punjab gross enrollment ratio has been taken by the only one university, that is the Chandigarh University, and it is because of the volume is a one part. But at the same time, if we given this kind of the accreditations and ranked by the global ranking system as a QS ranking as well as the our national ranking system NIRF, our responsibility becomes a manifold, because the students are looking that if you are going to the top 20 universities in India by NIRF and the first university in India by the QS Asia ranking, we're supposed to have the best content and the futuristic content to be get learned. For that reason, we have to have our curriculum, which is very going to be futuristic as per the industry 5.0 is to become. At the same time, it's going to be touch the values of the different nations, because today is the learner from my university, although the 65 nation students are coming to get the graduation over here, but at the same time, my 60% of my own students, after completing their graduation, they love to go for the internship or any kind of the programs outside India. If we are not going to be map and match along with the curriculum where it's going to be start their new education or maybe the next education or a postdoc, they have to have this. For that special reason, we have established, with the help of the BSI learning and such kind of great platform, we established some center of excellences over here. And for many reasons, yes, of course, the great leaders, they may not come physically all the way to be coming and teaching over here. Although the around 60 professors every year supposed to be from the more than 30 countries, they do come and stay with us for half a month and maybe sometimes a full of month to be delivering their actual content, what exactly has to have the personalized learning, and it is a peers learning, which is going to be a one-on-one. But the rest 11 of the months, we do have this kind of a platform where, and especially now we are looking for one of the best way, because in India, it's the first time through the Chandigarh University brand, we are coming with the AI-enabled first university in India in our campus that is going to be happening in Uttar Pradesh. Every program is going to be aligned and linked with the artificial intelligence curated curriculum and the same kind of the technology, because it is the need of the hour. If the 2 days the learner, when they are going abroad to get the education, the same time we should give the same kind of a content as well as the delivery in India. Because the present scenario, by 60% to 70% of my learners, they cannot afford to go outside India because of their travel constraints, because of their language constraints, and many other constraints of their family background. They're supposed to have at one level of the graduation. So how we are bringing, we are nothing, it's not like a rocket science. We are just bringing the best of the technologies from the best of the industry partners. 100 plus industry partners already shown their trust and interest in the Chandigarh University to have the collaborations. So we are not even asking to be invest over here. We say, please share your technology and your knowledge with us. We will invest on if any kind of the tools or softwares or hardwares to be required. For example, for BT, you have a Microsoft, we have AWS, we have all the Cisco, we have the IBM, we have the Intel now. We are going to be signed with a good number of other organizations, because what exactly they are using in their industry partners, they are using on the industry platform, same kind of the prototype models to be developed over here, and the live projects. The live projects is one of the best things. As we go for the case studies from the Harvard for my management students, same times I read the best practices in the labs for my AI students. Those are going to be looked. And AI, we brought it not only one program. Of course, there is a one dedicated program, AI/ML, as a BTech. But every program we made a mandatory for my learners to have a 4 credit of course. How AI in agriculture, how AI in a legal studies, how AI in a biotechnology, how AI in a pharmaceutical sciences can be utilized being one of the futuristic tool of this world, so that they can never feel that we have not completed our appetite and we completed our graduation. So this 4 years of journey is going to be the journey we have to transform from the one level to the next level where they can be the global graduates. For that reason, the Chandigarh University is never putting anything behind. Whatever things comes from any nation or any expertise, because every year we used to invite one Nobel laureate. So recently, when the Nobel laureate came over here from the quantum physics, and he given us such a great insights, we just captured it. He was there for 3 days. Now, next my 30 days job is to be curate the curriculum what the Nobel laureate, the great leader of the world, has spoken to us. He shared his knowledge with us. That should not be died down just on the speeches, just on the recording. It has to be the part of the curriculum and the upcoming futuristic trends which is going to be changed. This is what the Chandigarh University is just contributing, and the great support from you people. Thank you.
Oh, fantastic. And it sounds like those industry partnerships and those projects and, those people that are at the cutting edge of this technology are the ones you're bringing in to actually really ensure the curriculum is at that level, and it's really kind of achieving those things. Amazing stuff.